Hi, chat. Fuck you.
You know what? W con W. For that, you can be the
Ow.
ice cream.
Except for that, you're naming the ice cream Con.
Con.
Con, you hear that? It's just Con. You're the one with the
Just con.
straw pussy. The Strussy.
Sharusi.
You're sending the box for that too.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna
Let's
grab.
go back over to Route 11. Get our encounter in all the fights, because it's a dead end over here. I think it's just Sharusi. I think it's exclusively just fights.
What the
here.
fuck?
Oh,
So
nice.
the tree you got jumped at had Zapdos.
Excellent. Well, if only you went to the tree first. Also, you look at my stream.
Hi
Joey,
to mama.
like, look at my bottom screen.
Oh wait, shit, hold on. I have to actually join back on your fucking share chat. Wait, what? Is share chat there?
Should be.
Can
I
you
mean,
go and check?
the
Check.
The share chat didn't go away from me.
I don't see it distinguish mine and yours.
So you need to click on the pop out, and then click on the other screens without like minimizing the pop out.
What?
Yeah,
No.
that's what I do.
The fuck you mean pop out?
Yeah, I pop out the screen,
I don't.
and then I capture the pop out.
It says it's not on. Wait, what? Skele, ignore what you just said.
It
Can you
says
go-
I'm streaming.
Good. That's not the question. Go to your pop out for the shared chat and check and make sure it's on.
Oh, the shared chat. Start.
Thank you.
I thought you were talking about my stream for the game.
Holy shit. Hi to Mama. Welcome back, other Skele's chat.
Hello. The shared chat.
Guys, it's a Zapdos. Kill it.
Zapdos. If only we got it a little earlier, we would have had it in the party. Don't play with that. Nico wants out. 1 second. Be released.
Besides, Mama. How's your day going, Mama?
Hopefully it's going well. Welcome in.
I really want to just one of these days, just like someone random joins, and instead of saying like, "How's your day going?" Hope it's well. I'll say, "How's your day going?" I'm hope it's mildly inconvenient and kind of slightly shitty. It makes you. It reminds you you're still alive.
Only slept for 4 hours. Oh no.
Well, it's better than 0.
True.
I got my encounter.
I'm fighting trainers while they still have the bonus for prize money.
Hey, Skele, do you want to replace another Pokemon in your team?
Depends on what I get.
What are these encounters? I fucking know.
We're just getting lucky.
Dude, my encounters were ass for the longest time. I can take a small W.
I mean, if what I have isn't good, I'm not switching.
Well, you're fucking putting it in the box.
Yeah, no, it'll definitely
Dude.
go in the box.
I didn't even make the fucking catch rates that much higher. I think I bumped it up like 2 notches out of 8.
Oh,
Dad?
Dad?
We have to wait for Skele to use God and Quagsire to kill a tiny little gremlin and a spike ball.
We love killing spike balls.
Because they remind you of balls.
They remind me of Doughy, and it reminds me he has to be crushed.
Oh yeah, since the thing has been redeemed. I have to increase the price.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah, I tried doing that. What was I doing it by, like 50%? We'll do 30%.
50%.
We can do it like that. Can you stop fighting trainers?
I need money. I'm almost
You
out of
just
my
said you
bonus.
didn't.
Say what?
You just said you didn't care about the money.
But now that I suddenly could have money. I'm like, the money.
Yeah, we got Lando T. T Lando.
A double.
Goku.
Jeffrey, you got Reggie Ice. Very nice.
Fuck you. He got Goku. See,
That's
you're a
not
good
Goku.
boy.
That's Halloween Spirit Goku.
He probably actually was both Halloween Spirit. I'm not gonna lie.
Hopefully, internet is better
Also-
now that I'm on LAN.
Is it? Oh.
How about good boy? Question mark.
Gokuing up these nuts. How's that work? Skele?
Straight Gokuing it, and by it, let's just say
I fucking hate you.
sword stance.
I'm gonna smack your sword with my slightly smaller sword.
I hope your sword's ready for this dagger. Flygon. That's not bad.
Hey!
Both ground types too.
Can I watch?
Can I watch?
No.
That'll be 20 gifted subs. And people will be sent a private video.
Oh my. Not
Don't
selling
do it. That's a
Goku on
joke.
the black
That's a
market. The
joke.
world's order is ruined. Oh,
Oh
geez.
my god, it's
Garchomp with bad? Hey!
Like Flygon.
I mean, I don't think you're completely wrong with that, but we love him.
20 gifted, that's cheap. I'll scale. Be careful what you say then. We live too far away to make that
Nanto?
happen, I'm afraid.
Not to. Yeah, you'd have to buy the ticket. Buy the trip. Buy the ticket to the so I can do the meetup. Unloved bug dragon? No, it's ground dragon. It could have been a bug dragon. That would have made it fucking cool.
I feel like Bug Dragon would definitely work better. Dizzy punch, you say? Ooh, I
Is she
actually
dizzy
don't
on my
like that.
punch? Tell her.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I see. Do we have a Bug Dragon?
No. I know. I was quick to answer that. I know it isn't. Happy feeling ever. Hey, good.
Thank you. Hey, speaking of bug, Mega Pincer. Nice catch, Jeffrey. Shadow Ball. Everybody's learning moves.
Fuck you.
Too bad you're a physical attacker, so no ball for you.
It's still a good dark type. Do you have a better dark type move? Or
It's a ghost
type
type
move? What, you got like lick?
I have Shadow Sneak.
Not until you don't have a bad influence.
Thinking if I should. What are we calling it?
Chat! Chat!
Nice voice crack.
I know, that was intentional.
I totally believe you. You did it on purpose.
I can do that, yeah. I can do it on
Someone
demand.
else.
Yeah, someone
Someone
else.
can name it. Oh, didn't
$19
somebody-
Flygon.
Or-
Who wants it?
I was gonna say somebody wanted a forklift, right?
a while back.
But we can do floorboard.
It's almost like a forklift.
Oops. Floorboard.
What's your fear again?
Fizz Stunfisk.
I'll give you an
Wanna
opportunity to
replace
replace him. I'll replace my Dragonite.
We can do that.
I feel like that's a better choice for you, anyways. Because it's a ground type, so like it.
Now,
God, it
let's
looks
see
like I
what-
got like. The game used to be hard, chat. Hey.
Special attack. Now it's split. Instead of just being physical, I guess.
Hmm.
It's physical attack down, special attack up. And they're the same stat, so that means Flygon's normally a physical attacker, right?
Yeah, Flygon's normally physical.
Bad dragon.
Oh, I'm going flaccid.
Oh man.
Oh man. I don't know. I think floorboard might be a special attacker.
Just maybe.
You know, yeah.
Just possibly. Now what if Sword Dance on Protein? But what do I get rid of? Maybe Bite. Yeah, we'll get rid of Bite for Sword Dance.
Thank you, the pats. Why the fuck can Altaria learn Fightanium Z?
Because it has a fighting type move.
Oh.
That's what the Z crystals do. You need to have the type of for that move to use the crystal. Did you think they were just using the crystal? And that was it? I'm looking at the special Lando and it's not bad.
It was a joke. Lando has like 97 attack and 67 special attack. No, Nonzo.
Sorry, wife was asking me what I would like to eat.
She didn't ask me.
You're too far away. Come
Aw.
visit.
It costs money. I could barely.
No, it doesn't cost that much. Just get in your car.
Driving
Drive.
in my car.
Take a little trip over here. This is the first time you can... This guy, I declare, I wish to challenge you. I decline.
God damn it. Thank you, Roto
Heads or
PP
tails?
Restore.
I say tails.
Wait.
What are we waiting for?
My dog's smelling a thing.
Dude, put your feet away. whenever you're done, whenever there's something on the floor and your toes in your. My dogs, they smell something.
Down, boy.
Down, boy. Damn. Oh shit. Oh, thank you so much. You did not have to do that. Oh no. All right, Doey. Heads was 5, by the way. Oh wow.
Good girl. Support our skeleton.
All right, Doey. You have to come down to where I live. We have a video to make. she gave me 20 gifted subs. Thank you so much, Nato. I really appreciate it.
Don't actually do
Don't
that.
actually do that. Even
What are you
Nato
smelling,
gets
boy?
fun.
Stinky cheese.
Stinky cheese. Nato's about to be in a lot of fishing.
Yeah, I know, right? Hey, hey,
Joe.
hey.
Joe, stop hitting yourself.
Fight them, please.
Freak. He's hitting himself. What do you mean, fight them?
No, not you. I'm talking about the fact I keep running past this fucking trainer.
Oh. A narrow dodge. Whenever my game stutters, that reminds me, I should save.
Hell of a way. You didn't learn yawn? That's like a guaranteed thingy.
Yeah, but I like the
Oh,
other
wait,
ones that
shit. Isn't there like... Hold on. Don't you get a badge currently for gifting while Pokemon streams?
I think so. Well, I guess I'm a dog again. What does that mean? Do I? Maybe? I don't know if that has to be like certain streams.
Oh, I guess
Not
I'm a
just
dog
Pokemon
again.
in general.
No, I think it's Pokemon. But
I mean, if that's the case, then hell yeah.
let me test this. Go! My random gift sub. Joey's gifted a total of 0 subs. Cool.
Nice. You certainly were eager.
Oh, fake Dauphin. I'm sorry.
Kicking the shit out of this Starmie. It's gonna keep recovering, isn't it?
Excellent. What were you saying about should I? I'm a bando for not hitting their sub quota for a viewer. Aw.
What was that doing?
I can't really even do that much. No, I am slightly broken. What was that?
Galarian Moltres. What did you just say? Excellent, Doey. 'Cause I'm pretty sure you asked me something.
I don't remember.
God damn it, Doey. Also, it looks like we can't go too much further this way. There's a spot where we'll need a Mudstale to get past it. And making rice with... We're gonna have curry for dinner. Dementia is real.
Ow, ow. Thank you, Dahlia. I appreciate it.
What? Sick. Thank you for the bid stall.
Perfect.
It's my perfect form.
Oh, look at my form. It's perfect.
Floorboard, get in the front.
Can't believe my stream has this much brain fog. New light novel coming soon. I got a chest.
The white flute. Let's open it.
Wow, I actually did get something new. What the fuck?
I got this. I got this. No, they did not. Monkey.
Fucking monkey.
Alright,
Oh, I thought we were going the Frieza path.
What else am I supposed to think? Yeah, we need to head back.
I'm
there
fighting
around.
trainers. Excuse me.
You're perfectly fine.
I know.
I'm
We were
just
supposed to
letting you
go
know where to
Route 10, right?
Yes.
Also, there was like someone right next to the front of Route 11 that would have healed your stuff.
That's fine.
Oh no, a Rapidash.
Oh, oh. That's a ponytail.
Even better.
Oh no, a Rapidash. I don't know how to read. I would like a Rapidash, but hold the horn, please.
Please hold my horn.
Hold, someone hold my horn.
Hey, Umbrella Sum.
And hold the fire. And hold the fire. And hold the horn. And hold the horn. Jimmy, give me a Rapidash with nothing.
My game always crashed over a fucking coughing.
You might want to save.
You know, sport, I think so too.
Alright, I need to give... Oh. I forgot that it was a fairy
A
tale.
wheezing, you're so right. So glad I said wheezing the first time.
Almost.
No, good boy.
Says no dow dow
Almost
dow
instantly
dow dow
lost
dow
focus.
good boy.
Thank you. I would have been fucked because I wouldn't have remembered what Pokemon I had.
What do you mean?
I don't remember my team.
You know the Pokemon you just got?
Landorus.
Yeah, that's connected to floorboard.
Right.
Oh. Rabombi!
Rabombi!
Lando is the floor, and Aggron is the wall.
Wheezing's the sweat dripping down my balls.
Rabombi, survive this, please!
Rabombussy?
Oh no.
How?
Let's give him Earthquake. Silver Power, thank you very much. Give him Leaf Blade. That's evil. What's evil?
Ah, Flame Blade, just what I wanted.
Excellent.
Perfect.
I hate getting blown up while fucking.
Water spout. Water spout?
Water spout.
I'm fine with water spell. Shit.
Yeah.
150 power.
That's 1.
50.
30. Monkey. Also,
No Pokemon stuff
for
for subs. Yeah, so I guess it expired. Fucking wait. Spent $6 on that.
How dare I give somebody a sub for free?
And no, it's not that. It's
I know. I just thought it was funny.
I got like a third of what I typically get from my paychecks, dog. I don't know where the fucking math of that comes from, but apparently
That's terrible.
it is.
Mantis. I think
Are you fucking serious?
In the fire category.
Fire
That
Red.
would make sense.
It's the 30th
Okay.
anniversary of Pokemon, not Fire Red.
I guess it's just fire red. I guess I have to kill this mantis if I want these berries. Alright. Time to die.
I don't like this mantis very much. Ois.
Please.
Get the pesticide.
Gen 1 forever. I read that as tomato. I feel like we're
Spupa.
obligated to keep Dad in the party all the way until either we beat the game or they die.
In
Not
Mom's
100%.
memory.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I heard that in another stream I see. Mom is dead.
Mom is dead, yes.
We keep Dad in honor of Mom.
Oh shit, I could have gotten a Gliscor.
That would have been pretty cool.
I would have been bricked.
I would have been correct. Acting like I'm not already.
Brick mentioned.
Oh, she heals. There's a woman on Route 10 that heals.
I see.
Very cool. Very, very good pin, by the way, Nanto.
Oh,
Nanto
You know,
underscore Gidra
I don't
says
know why
brick,
you really
brick,
want
brick,
those
brick,
berries,
brick,
but
brick, 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 brick,
brick,
brick,
brick, brick, brick, brick, brick, brick.
brick,
Isn't
brick,
it psychic?
brick, 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 brick,
It's
brick,
steel
brick,
psychic,
brick,
if I
brick,
remember
brick,
right.
brick,
Oh, you're
brick,
fucked,
brick,
bud.
brick, 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 brick.
Oh. Don't crash. Don't do it. Stay strong.
It seems coughing and wheezing are just a bitch. Doesn't mind me. Let me save, because I didn't do that earlier.
Yeah, I'm gonna save after this fight, too. I did save recently, but just in case. Fish.
Fish! Punch it.
Oh, that's what it's doing. So everybody that Nato got a gifted sub for
Is getting fish. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought the fishing would go exclusively to her because she got all of them.
I think she gets some of them, but
Well, I guess this is how you get people fished in my channel. I did not realize it worked that way. Yeah, I got 10. Then each get one gets one. common shard.
Dahlia.
Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know.
Dahlia.
Focus, D. Call me, but no, don't finish it.
Finish it. I'm curious now.
Have you not heard of that?
No. Mom. Mom, no. Everywhere I go, I see her. Skele, let me send it. Okay.
God damn it, Con. Oh, you're gonna send it? Okay, I was about to send it to him. Go for it. You have it on hand.
Oh. Ooh, La Vesta. Shiny, too.
All right, go fluff. Fuck.
Fuck.
Yes.
Yeah?
Atom bomb. Get him.
75.
Dad grew to level 35.
60. Your dad's level 35, my dad's level 36. Dad out here getting dubs. See me. Perceive me.
Did he get a DM yet, Skele?
Well, let me see. Yes. Oh, I see. I have seen that before.
They call bitches call me Ben.
Not like that, not like that.
Wait. If I recall, Swoobat's psychic flame?
Yes.
Yeah. They call him the what?
They call him the what?
A beverages source.
I forget.
Hey,
it
you got
was
Snumbry
it was a
on.
It was a Sparking Zero stream that I had said they call me the what in such a way because I was laughing as I said it. It was really high pitched. It was during a stream with not Zaf, Josh and I can't Soundwave.
Yeah.
Did he change his name?
I think
Is
it's
he
still
still
Soundwave.
Soundwave?
I think it's Soundwave. Pretty sure. Probably.
He changes it so often. Hey, if you find all of her stuffle, she gave me a muscle band. And 15k.
Wait.
Dude,
Oh,
find her stuffle.
Do I have to talk to her first so it spawns? Where was it?
In the beginning. Oh no! It's the dog.
Oh, shit. Ma, there's a fucking dog.
We're gonna have to kill him.
Frieza, I'm called the SI unit for power. They call him the what?
The dog.
Hey, Glampro. Yeah,
I'm
that
killing
bye.
your dog.
No! Good heavens.
He tried to roar me. Kill him. Doesn't he know he's valuable EXP?
No.
No thoughts. Just dog. A clamp on my pearl tie cloister.
Wait, what? Wait. She has 8 Stuffles?
Yes.
Oh.
You'll find them just along the path. And then once you find all 8, you go back to her. Month. I love fighting Team Skull. Because they got banger music.
I would beat their ass real quick. Grr. Hey, a Grubbin.
Oh hey, a pig. Kill
That-
it.
Pig.
Yes, Nanto, yes. Pig. I want bacon.
Oh, I see why they said grr.
Because the stuff was...
Is there any in the wild grass?
Yeah. You
Aw,
literally
damn
are walking past one. Keep going down. Yep. Just know I've been lurking since the start of the last stream. Well,
Oh, nice.
thanks for hanging out, Foxy.
Nice 7TV thing. Hi, Foxy. Since the start of the last stream? Like VR chat?
I think they mean when it got refreshed?
Doubtful.
Maybe?
Oh,
Before
before
reset,
reset. Yeah.
Well, welcome in. We
Hi,
appreciate
Foxy.
your alert.
Wait, it was refreshed?
dropped-
Yep.
Yeah, Colin refreshed it.
Because I mentioned the Vanillux's straw. If it was female, is probably where the pussy is.
Fish.
Deserved,
Deserve?
honestly.
Fuck you. Wha- I don't even know how many of these I've grabbed. Yeah, that could fit. What? Oh. Oh.
Talking
Oh,
to
yeah,
some
that could fit.
triple.
Tropius! I love him.
Lucario.
He didn't get a Mega
Yeah.
Evolution.
Tomo, you are the first person to get a Mega Lucario on this side.
How
Very
close is your
nice.
dex to being completed?
Fish.
I am currently on Gen...
No, I meant like the
Six?
dex being filled.
Oh, like filled? I don't think I'm very close.
Like, again, like being caught. Like all the fish in the fish dex being caught. Reeled up.
Not very close. Not yet.
You'd be
I
surprised.
think I might be a little bit past halfway. No, wait. It's me, Richard.
Huh? Oh.
It's 1:30 in the morning. No, Nato, it's 2:08 in the morning.
Oh, it's 4:08. Oh my god.
Check it out.
I'm in the house like carpet.
Go eat you? I don't know. I work night shift, so I don't normally go to bed until about 5. Doey on
There's
the
too many
hand
heads of my-
Doey might need to go to bed soon. Hey,
Hard
we're
to
in
be
the
goofy
same-
and not sleep.
We're in the same time zone then, Foxy, because it's the same thing here.
Check it out. I'm in the house like carpet.
Oh. Nice.
Thank you for the hydration.
Hey, I get to roll.
Fish!
What do we
Please
get?
tell me that's not the first one today.
It is the first one today.
How? I've done it like
Fish.
3 or 4 times this stream.
Because you're a cheater. Prize money. True. Ooh, another mega. Nice, Nato.
Roto still.
Rado's opened up VR chat.
He's either fishing or fucking. Hey, right, Pirate.
Could be both.
Right, Pirate. That's a Rhyme Imperior and an Entei.
Sure is. Now that's a guy that's in a house like Carbo.
Yeah.
Especially when he gets wet.
Yeah.
What does this place got? You got some cool shit? Oh, cool. I could buy a
Always wet.
60,000 comet shard. I can almost afford 1 comet shard, Toby. I'm always wet because it's humid here. Oh, damn. I'm sorry to hear that.
Hey, a Comet Shard.
Hey, that's a good 60 grand right there. Or however much it actually is. I don't think it's actually worth 60k. I think it's worth like what, 2.5?
Huh?
That's fine, though. I didn't want to talk to you anyway.
Oh.
I didn't want to engage conversation with my fellow streamer friend that I'm streaming with. That's fine.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Wow, the Crusaders got Stardust.
Sure did.
Okay, what's the lore right now?
What's the lore? What do you mean?
Oh, hey!
The meteorite.
Yeah!
Yo.
Look, it's
Oh,
my
we're at the
beautiful boy.
Go figure, all the Gigantamax Pokemon are at the top of the leaderboard for top catches. Orange has caught 2 Gigantamax Gengars. Happy's catching Gigantamax Gengar. Don't assume Deoxys' gender.
Oh.
Fish. Give me that sticker. 37 stickers, don't we?
Oh god. Yeah, we just have to make sure not to fucking die. Hey, Galone!
What's that? Oh, speaking of dying, let me save.
So, have you seen the stats on this?
What, Deoxys?
Yeah, 128 special attack, 117 attack, 98 speed, 19
See,
special
this is-
defense, 15 defense.
This is why I say the speed form is better.
Yeah, but it has mid attack.
That's fine. If it dies with 1 hit, it's not worth much.
I say nonsense.
miss you, floorboard. Oh wait, no, that's not. Who's connected to him?
Fakushin.
That's. Oh, that's
Qui-Gon.
Quagsire.
Oh, Quagsire.
Qui-Gon. The
Qui-Gon
Jedi?
Jinn.
I
Qui-Gon
didn't
when
know
they
he
have
was in
Jinn.
here.
I didn't know he was drinking.
Is that the next Soulslocke? A Pokemon Star Wars Nuzlocke?
Ah.
I don't think that's a thing. But I would be interested in it. Be a huge upload. You can call all the charge a bug for me.
What fucking charger bugs?
Oh, I wonder where the charger bugs.
Oh.
Tharpa bug. How are my Pokemon? Do they need to be healed? No. At least not yet.
Charger bug
Charger
stinky,
bug
is it? There's a Pokemon buried here. You just pulled out like some kid's corpse. Like
it
some kid's
says-
Pokemon's corpse.
She said kinky, not stinky.
Oh.
Sado.
Addo.
Sad O. Doey. Are
Where the
you
fuck's
okay?
this last one? Wait, did you find all of them?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't
Oh my
know,
God.
It's almost like he pointed out this little area.
They're not all here. Oh my god, I'm gonna fight someone.
Yourself?
Yes.
Kaiba?
Do it, you'll lose, huh?
Saying if you fight yourself, you lose.
Oh. Also, do you think we should wrap it up sometime soon?
After we finish this totem, I say that'd be an okay to stop. Because we're about to fight the totem Pokemon for this. Which could be a good thing, especially if we lose anybody. That'll give us a chance to level people up.
Wait, where the fuck am I supposed to go?
You didn't find all the bugs?
I did.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
You did not.
Hi, Ruin. Yeah, they're right here.
No, you're missing one.
Wait, huh?
You weren't reading. He's missing one.
How? Bitch! I just found them all!
You didn't.
Yes, I did.
Hi, Ruined. Welcome in.
Oh.
Do you need help?
Oh,
Because he's on your screen right now.
No, I don't need help.
Almost like when you were talking to him, it showed you exactly where he was. How tired are you, Doey?
I am... My brain's slowing down, my body isn't tired.
You ready for puzzles?
Oh yeah, thank you for the hydration, right. They were puzzles, fuck. Go beat yourself off. Not a bad idea. How you doing, Ron?
Hope you're doing well.
And guess what Dill will do after Street Fish?
He's addicted.
Maybe fish, actually, I don't know.
I'm sure you'll do it fine, right, Joey?
Oh,
Should I bother talking to you?
what the fuck? Next treasure book, summon the seven Pokemon that you hope to defeat. As a side note, this first time we're using two machines, the roller and the pinger. The fuck are these?
Puzzle.
Chat, you ready to be here for a few hours? Wait, so what happens when you have them in a row, or do you have to have them in the top row?
You see where the items are, or the slots are? That's where they need to be. He wasn't paying attention when I did it. Have him at the top, though. Follow the spot.
Oh, fuck, a Charmander.
That's not a charger book.
Why did you delete Jeffrey's message?
Wait, shot. I think they
Oh.
meant to pin it.
This poor fucking Charmander. Had its like balls like yoinked out.
Tried to. Oh, you pinned it and then tried to unpin. Have them at the top, though, is what he said.
Yeah, I see.
Is that a bee drill I see?
Is that a bee drill in your pants, or are you happy to see me?
Earthquake. Sorry, Jeff. How do I undelete? I don't think you can. I don't think there's an undo button for deleting.
Nose pass. Go, Dad?
Yeah?
Get him, Dad. I knew you had sturdy. That would have been an issue with Deoxys. I think, maybe. Just a little bit. I don't think it would have killed, but it would have been really...
Absolutely would have been a problem.
I don't think it would have killed, though. How are you still going?
So what?
How are you still going on that?
That's the last part of it.
Hey, why the fuck did we need to get 10? Where the fuck's the line?
I think you're connecting them. Maybe not? Oh. Z.
YZ.
It's connecting both sides.
So is literally anything else that you do with it. Why couldn't you connect it straight?
Z moves, don't we?
Fuck you, I moves. Oh shit, I totally forgot to swap out the Oxus in front.
No, don't talk about straight. Smiley face. It's a biggin. Totem fight. Now, what are you gonna be? Don't be something really bad for me. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Wait, let me see what I got.
And of course, it's attack up. All right. That could
Speed
still
up.
be bad, but not as bad.
Wait, is Nidoking's poison weak to
Poison ground.
poison weak to psychic?
Yes. Yes.
Do you think I can one-shot it?
You'll probably one-shot.
Fuck it, we ball.
Who do I want to use?
Wait,
here?
it's faster?
They got a speed boost, Doey, and there goes Boga shit. They got a double speed boost.
Yeah,
You
only
know it
twice
always-
speed. How fast is fucking Nidoking?
See, Doey, this wouldn't have happened if you had the speed version of
No.
Steelix's. It's the buff mosquito, I know. I'm trying to think of what I want to do with this.
Guys, I'm gonna
It's
cry.
Dad's probably my best bet. And then I might boost him. As long
Dad's
as
also my
it
best bet.
survives. Okay, yeah, no, he's fine. Alright, you call an ally. Oh,
Pelipper.
no.
Dude, it gave me Drizzle!
That's pretty good. Oh, no. I don't think I'll be able to survive even if I boost. Oh, no.
Oh my god, that Pelipper got hit hard too.
You know what? We're gonna switch out for Bakushin because he's already dead. Hopefully he lives their attacks. And then I can heal up Dad. Okay, cool. They didn't even attack. Let's get a super potion going. Leech life.
Go, my Gorbis. Dad?
Oh no, I forgot about the beast boost. Oh, okay, that's just defense, that's fine. That's not a problem. Oh no, I just saw what it's on. Yeah, no, it is a problem. I need to take out Bug Swole though. Ooh, actually.
Go after its special defense. It has a 53 special defense over its 139 defense.
Well, that's why I have the bird out as well. It's all special.
Yeah, and it's 4 times weak to flying.
I'm going to use King's Shield first. Let's lower the attack a little bit.
But why?
The enemy's attack. Why would I not want to lower their attack?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
I suppose.
You're 4 times strong. The bus. I think you could one-shot Buswole.
I might be able to.
It has no special defense.
He just makes me nervous. King Shield. Kill, please. I don't think Zygarde can hit me with anything because I think he only really knows ground type moves. So we lucked out in that regard.
I mean, also it's a 486 base stat mon too.
True.
So it's not even that strong. It's kind of just a standard Pokemon.
It's still scary in a double battle. I'm gonna
You're gonna catch up on some sleep. You take care.
Yeah, thanks so much for hanging out. Please have a good eat. This guy guard's pretty nasty in its tier, yeah. Oh yeah, Dad, do your little dance. We're about to end here pretty soon, anyway. I think it was
The fuck is this thing yapping about?
Gen 7. Chat, what is he yapping about?
No, I don't want to do this.
I'm afraid you don't have a choice.
Yeah, sorry I killed our Deoxys.
It's fine. I wasn't a... Quagsire wasn't really helping me out a whole lot anyway.
Deoxys was good for a battle against a fucking Charmander.
Sure was.
That's always like the worst thing when you get something in a Nuzlocke. You're like, I really want to use this, and it dies like before it gets any action. But arguably, it's even worse when like you've been grinding it for the entire time and it lasts barely anything.
Yeah, it's RU, but it's still good in UU. The Yamcha effect. Alright, let's figure out who we want to replace. And
If I do remember, wasn't Cops the team pretty good for you? Who was good for you?
That's why I'm going back and checking. I'm glad the game only crashed once. Constantine. So Constantine was... That was our cargo, which isn't great.
I mean, you don't have a fight. Yeah, I mean, fair.
I do have a fire type.
We do have Jimmy. We do have. Also
I just need to get a fire type move for my bird, for Dad.
I mean, I think we're either happy with Fia or Jimmy.
I'll go with Jimmy since I don't have a water type now. Yeah.
And since I don't have a psychic type.
Fish.
Fia.
So yeah, no, we made a lot of really good progress today.
We only lost 2 Mons.
Yeah. And let's go outside real quick. I think we might be able to finish the game next stream.
Really?
Yeah.
We're that close?
Well, we only have one more island. And while we only just started this one, I don't think the next one is very long. Yeah, no, it's not. It's a lot smaller than the other islands.
We're barely level 40.
I'm not even level 40. But,
yeah.
I think we'll probably be able to beat in one more stream.
1 or 2.
You think it's going to be 2, Nato? I guess it depends on how good the internet holds up for Dowie as well.
Year.
Let me save.
Are you feeling, since it's Noah's 2nd anniversary, you feel like that's a good one to raid into?
Yeah, that's someone we could raid into. Who's live right now?
many people on my list as I expected, honestly, but it is a Wednesday.
If we can do Noah, if you want to do for the anniversary. If you want someone new, I don't think you've raided into Viper before, have you?
I have.
Oh, you
Viper
have?
Cigara?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, we can raid into Noah.
Oops, I actually skimmed the name.
You skip the day.
Skin into the name off! Let me think of a message. Oh, for Skele, can you post mine?
Message for me.
Post mine from my end, please, Nanto. And then plot the Skellies.
I think
We're here to bone you.
The boners are approaching. But yeah, no, I think that went pretty well.
See, I don't know about you. I have no idea what's going on Thursday. I know y'all have something going on.
I will be Thursday. I'll be finishing Final Fantasy VII. Pretty much as soon as I wake up, I'm going to play it until I finish it, and then I plan on doing finishing Marvel Ultimate Alliance with Doll tomorrow as well after Final Fantasy VII. And then next Thursday is going to be Warframe with Doll, Zeph, and Addo. It would have been me, Zeph, Doll, and Doey, but Doey didn't want to play Warframe.
Yeah. You can't get away with that.
I mean, it's too late anyway. The game only allows 4 people at a time. I don't know what the next game that will be. Who are we? Bullswole. Behold my perfect Deoxys, and it's dead.
You know what? I'll take it.
Perfect. I will absolutely use that.
Goku! Okay, tell me when you're ready to hit enter.
Let's hit it.
Right. As I said again, chat, I have no idea what the fuck we're doing tomorrow. We'll probably know eventually.
He'll be going back and finishing SpongeBob Rehydrated.
Well, that means I would have to start over because I never streamed it.
He's starting SpongeBob Rehydrated tomorrow, chat.
Fuck.
Thank you all so much for hanging out and watching. It means a lot. I hope to catch you all tomorrow at some point.
Speaking of that, what?
Speaking of that? Oh, hydrate. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for the hydration. I really are.
I have to piss.
Yeah, y'all have an amazing night, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Different places, you know, but yeah.
There's a good chance that one of us will raid into the other.
Mayhaps.
Where does your pee come from? The soul?
True.
You know, when you just got a little too much soul going on, you gotta excess it out.
I don't know if I've had that happen that often, but are you ready to hit right now?
Yeah. Bye,
Right,
chat.
y'all have an amazing night, and we click now.
Welcome, Joey. Welcome, guys. Welcome. How was stream? Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. We found out this game was gonna be like 3 hours long. Were you guys streaming? Were you both streaming Sun and Moon? How was it? Thank you for the raids. Mr. Ona, my tummy hurts. You have to go to the bathroom, Theta. How was Sun and Moon? I played a little bit of it. That was the one with the... What's her name? Lily? Was her name Lily? With the heck is a Soulslocke? Soulslocke. Pokemon. Oh, you. So you have the same Pokemon, or you have like Pokemons that are linked together? Hmm. Oh, I see. That seems really difficult. that seems like it's enough to ruin a friendship. Are you guys doing okay? Hello, Foxy. High Raiders. I mean, technically, it's still a High Raiders. It's still High Raiders, you know. It keeps us from being mad passion lovers. Oh, I see. You have to have a little. You have to forge a little bit of a distance between you guys. Betwixt yourselves, I mean.
I can dream.
Just so you know, guys, we do have other games to play. I just need to extract them first. Foxy, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. No, you can greet raiders whenever you want to. However you'd like to. Decide to play that with the glassiest cannon ever. 50 HP with 20 defense. I'm not sure if, like, I don't know what that is. I haven't played Pokemon for so long.
He's so out of the loop.
But, thank you for the raid. My name's Noah for the raiders coming in. I'm an angel.